Welcome to Crave It or Save It, the podcast where I, your host, Kevin Craven, get into all things snacks and food to determine if whether or not they will be a Crave It or a Save It. Now listen, this podcast is available to watch over on YouTube, so just click the link down in the description. Also, be sure to send in those snack requests, your snack horror stories, the snack guilty pleasures, everything, all right? I want to know, all right? So today, I am very excited. So check this out. Well, first, okay, me and my guests, we're going to be trying Willa's Shortbread Tennessee Whiskey Cookies. All right. Now, my guest is my dear friend. Her name is Gigi the Bartender. All right. Welcome, Gigi.
Hi.
Hi. I am so happy to have you here. Okay, so me and Gigi, we made cocktails. All right. So, Gigi, why don't you talk about your cocktail first?
Well, I'm drinking a whiskey cream coffee made with a whiskey from the Ellsworth Creamery in Wisconsin. I'm in Minnesota now, and it's currently 18 degrees. So I thought it'd be appropriate for us to have a whiskey coffee to go with our Willa's Whiskey Shortbread.
Yes, I'm excited to try those cookies too. They're like super natural, like real butter, you know. I am drinking. Okay, so Gigi, I made a whiskey sour.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna tell you what I put in it, and you let me know if you approve as the bartender. Okay. So I used Jack Daniels with I used both lemon and lime. Lemon and lime juice. And then I did an egg white.
Oh.
And yeah, and I shook it up. And okay, and so for the sweetener, I learned this from a friend. Maple syrup as the sweetener instead of simple syrup.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
And that is very holistic. My only criticism of that as a classic mixologist.
Okay.
You know, I did teach for 7 years, but a classic garnish for a sour is a flag, which is an orange or a cherry. It can also be a lemon and a cherry. So, yeah, but it looks gorgeous in the glass, and it almost looks layered with your foam. So I'm proud of you.
Yeah, oh my God, I got the approval. Now look, those are the egg whites, so I had to shake it up to get them nice and airy.
I am impressed.
See, I did something right.
You did good, Kevin.
Should we toast?
Cheers.
Cheers to
whiskey.
Cheers. Cheers to that. Okay, wait. So, Gigi, before we get into some conversation, I always do a Crave It or Save It speed round with my guests.
Okay.
And since you are the bartender, you're my first bartender, actually, all right?
Yay!
So we're going to do drinks. I'm going to ask you if whether or not you think they're a Crave It or Save It, and you let me know why, all right? Okay. Number one, we have Cosmopolitans.
Oh, it's a classic. Slightly boring. I like lots of different vodkas.
Okay.
And I like to see the shavings of the ice on the top of the glass.
Ooh.
I do not like them on the rocks. So if you are ordering that on a rocks, that's tacky.
Oh, whoa! Guys, y'all heard that, right?
And I might like a little lime zest around the rim. Just saying.
It's giving mixology for sure. Okay, so wait, it's like a Crave It, depending on how it's made.
Crave It.
Okay. Next up, we have the espresso martini.
Oh, a Crave It.
Okay. So I feel like not everyone does the espresso martini right. I've had some really bad espresso martinis.
How?
So it was one of them that I had. It was overly sweet. It was just too much going on.
They should be coffee forward, espresso forward.
Yes.
And they should be a rounded, good quality espresso. So if it's coming out too sweet, it's because it's a poor quality espresso. Also, it should always be garnished by 3 espresso or cocoa beans. And I love it when they make it with good fat, good quality fat, so that it rises, not something that has a lot of like impurities or carrageenan gums. If you're going to do an espresso martini and has a cream layer on the top It needs to be all cream. Let's say it. And of course, I come from like the dairy state, Minnesota. So
you got the quality dairy. Guys, y'all heard that, okay? Use quality espresso. Don't be using no cheap.
and also the quality cream. I mean, if you look at creams nowadays, they have like carrageenan gum. It's like ice cream. They're not as good as they used to be. You have to use a good quality heavy cream.
Okay, guys, take notes. All right. Okay. Next up, I have the dirty martini. Crave it or save it.
I love dirty martinis.
Oh.
Dirty. They have to be cold. I like it. I'm a little different. I love Kettle One for dirty martinis.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sorry, but I like a little lemon in there too. So, I mean, if you do a little lemon on the rim, that's great. It doesn't not necessarily have to be a Kettle One citron, but I do like a little lemon around the rim just to give a little acid to the salt.
Oh my, you are schooling us today, Gigi. Okay, so
Sorry.
Gigi, no, please, no, I love it. So when it comes to dirty martinis, just so that I'm clear, because I'm just kind of getting into dirty martinis. So is it what makes it dirtier is the more olive, right? More olive juice?
It's the olive juice.
Right, okay.
Right. The other thing is that when we pour our olives off to get the juice, I like to do that through a strainer so that it becomes clear, so that it literally is sheer. It just has a slight hint of green, and that little muddiness that you see sometimes in your martinis, it goes away.
Wow.
Also, I like them shaken, not stirred. Because you have to get the shavings of ice, because people hold it by the glass and you need to hold it by the stem. But if they don't, you need those shaves of glass to keep it cold so that when you taste it first, it's refreshing and chilled. Delicious.
Oh, my.
And I like, if you're going to serve it dirty, you don't serve it less than 3 olives. Period.
Y'all heard that, period. Okay, it better not be less than 3 olives in there, right? Don't call it dirty.
And if you want it really dirty, I like a blue cheese stuffed olive. I'm sorry, I do. Even if you just want to do 2 regular olives and then top it with a blue cheese, just to, yummy.
Gigi, you are schooling. I mean, if no one else, you're schooling me today.
No, but it's so delicious, Kevin. It gives you an excuse to try something different.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Time.
I have no doubt. The next time I go out for drinks, I'm getting an extra dirty martini. I'm going to see maybe if they have the blue cheese olives. Oh, you thank you for the ideas. Because again, I told you, I'm just getting into dirty martinis. So, all right. Okay, Gigi, next up we have the old fashioned. Crave it or save it.
Crave it.
Okay.
Yeah, crave it's are good. Dirty old fashions are delicious. I love when you muddle it with the orange, the cherry, and the sugar, and not a sugar cube. You have to do it with the sugar. You have to muddle it well so that when you sip it, you're not sipping grains. So it takes a minute. I'm not into the old-fashioned mixes, but they are popular. And I do like it when it has a little bit of bitters on the sugar, just to give it that spice depth.
I love the Angostura bitters. So good. Okay.
Oh, wait, stop. No. Orange bitters.
Orange bitters.
Now, I also add a pinch of cayenne pepper when I put the bitters on the sugar. It just wakes it up, and it's delicious.
Listen, guys, y'all better be writing this down. Y'all better write it down.
Sorry, Kev. I'm sorry.
Please, don't.
But if you're gonna do it, you better do it.
Gigi, please don't be sorry. Listen, this is we need this education. So, okay, you said to muddle. You said the cherry and the orange.
The cherry and the orange and the sugar. You mush it with a mortar and pestle, or I just have a little thing. It's like I have a Bacardi mojito masher, and it has little things, and you mash the stuff together, but from old fashioned, you mash the orange and the cherry. It gives the oils from the fruit. It mashes with the sweet. It's not too sweet. And when you add that little bit of cayenne pepper, it wakes everything up, and it just gives it what's that? It makes it special.
Now, you know what's funny? I was talking to one of my local bartenders like a week ago, and we were talking about the old fashioned, and he said that it's actually more old fashioned, if you will, to muddle the cherry and the orange.
Right. Absolutely. You
Okay.
can't do it shaken. You cannot.
Okay.
And so like recently, for the past 10 years, I've done private parties
Mhm.
and more like wedding type events. I
Mhm.
do corporate events and stuff like that now as well. But for muddling, it takes a long time if you're in high volume bartending. And
Right.
that's where people want to use the mix. If you're going to do that, you at least have to put the orange and cherry in first, add the mix, smash, smash, smash just 3 times,
Which is
and then
fast.
build the drink on that.
Okay.
However, it's not a classic old fashioned. And if you're gonna do it, I feel like you should do it. Do a picture of them like you do Manhattans,
Yes.
and
Okay.
then that way you can serve a bunch of people. And that's if you're entertaining at home, which I like to do.
Gigi, you get it. You get it. Okay, so next up we have the margarita. Crave it or save it.
Crave it. I love margaritas. Okay, so my new thing is I love Italian margaritas done with like amaretto instead of just like a Grand Marnier. Now listen, a classic margarita is great.
Okay.
I love margaritas are similar to daiquiris originally, where they need to be shaken. I love them when they're served up. I'm not particularly fond of frozen ones because then you deal with the quality of the ice, the quality of the water, the melty, I love a margarita on the rocks. I love it when I was in a bartending competition a couple years ago, and I did a tahine and salt and sugar rum.
I love
that
tahine.
was fabulous.
Oh,
fabulous! It was almost like a daiquiri on the rocks, like a lime daiquiri, but it was like orange lime, because we did orange and lime flavored sour mix. It was delicious.
Oh my, that sounds delicious.
And margaritas are where you can really experiment to different citruses, a pomelo, grapefruit, orange, blood orange is super fun. And if you can get dehydrated fruit, that is a super beautiful garnish to something that could be a simple margarita, as long as you have a squeeze of it. I'm a fan of rimming the glass with something expensive and then salting part of it, so that even if you're not into salt or sugar, when you taste the rim of the glass, you have the aroma and the flavor before the alcohol even touches your mouth.
Wow.
So it's fabulous.
Oh my, it sounds fabulous.
And it doesn't have to be super expensive to do that. All you need is one. And, it doesn't have to be super expensive, and it doesn't have to be labor intensive. A margarita is a margarita. You can do all of that without ice, and then pour your measurement and shake it, because you need to wake up everything. You have to bring everything to light. And that's why the tahine is so fabulous, because the tahine hits these notes here and makes your mouth water. And then when you drink the drink, it's like it's satisfying.
Wow, Gigi! Schooling the people.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just you're asking me about what I'm passionate about.
No, you're a bartender, so I'm loving that we're getting all this bartender knowledge from you. Okay, the last thing on the list of drinks, crave it or save it, Aperol Spritz.
Okay, so I have Aperol. I serve Aperol. People love Aperol. Unfortunately, I'm one of those weird people who don't like cilantro and don't like Aperol. Okay. It's that flavor. What is it? Anise? I'm not into it. However, I serve them. So for me, no. For serving, yes. Do I bust it out when people come to play bid whist or spades? Yeah, absolutely. Is it my drink? No.
Okay.
I mean, I want to be fancy, and I keep like a dummy trying cilantro, and I keep trying these stupid Aperol spritzes. People love them. I don't like it. Just, if I'm gonna do that, I would rather do something on the level of a different wine cocktail, not an Aperol spritz. I like spritzers.
Okay.
I just don't like Aperol. I'll do it with something else.
All right. Wow. What kind of wine?
I like champagne. I like I like wine. I like champagne. My mom drinks champagne. She
Okay.
doesn't drink a lot, but she
Okay.
does drink champagne. I love, Prosecco. And I like to, if I'm going to do something where I'll do something where it comes from. So,
Mm.
and I do love club soda. That is my mixer of choice. Kettle and citron and soda. Thank you.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but I'm not an Aperol person.
Okay. All right. So that was one save it out of
Let's
six.
save it.
It's not
Sorry.
bad. Okay, so I was gonna save this question for later, but since you mentioned that you were in a competition, I wanted to ask you, have you ever watched the show on Netflix? It's the bartending show. It's
Yes.
called
Yes.
Drink Masters. You saw
Yes.
it?
Yes. And my it's so funny because I had strep throat a couple of years ago.
Hmm.
And my family was like, "Oh, you have to watch this show," and so I was sick. Um, for me, um, I've always been into high volume bartending,
Hmm.
working at high volume events. I worked at Phillips Arena in Atlanta for a long time for concerts, basketball, hockey,
Nice.
games, and so forth. So, and nightclubs are high volume.
I worked at
Weddings
Turner
are
Field, by the way.
high volume.
Okay.
So, when you're making drink after drink after drink, I'm not into the smoking of the whiskey and the
Mm-hmm.
cloche and the this. I am into introducing different fruits and flavors. Um, I wonder, since I've never been paid on that level, I don't know what the income is
Hmm.
when you are taking 5 minutes to prepare each drink, what the return on investment is.
Right. Right.
So, and because I've always used a part-time position to sponsor my entire existence while I'm doing something else,
Hmm.
um, I'm not sure how that works for me. I've never been in a position where I've been able to do that.
Okay.
I have been in menu development. I've not been in that being my lifestyle
Hmm.
40 hours a week. So I don't know what to say about that. I do love the fact that people are like, let's do this. Let's put bacon in our bourbon. Let's try what that tastes like.
Hmm.
Let's explore bacon fat, or let's explore different citruses or different fruits or different purees or whatever. I'm into tamarind right now because it gives you that sour balance
Okay.
that people are into. I look at those shows the same way chefs look at the Food Network
Yeah.
for inspiration, so that you can always try something new and
Hmm.
introduce something to something new. I feel like the best way to experiment with something and to try something new is to do it when someone's entertaining you. I
Yes.
love being able to try something new when I'm not paying
Yes.
$30 for it and I might not like it.
Right, because that's a risk, especially
It
when
is.
it's so expensive.
And if it's going to be a crave it, I want to see how it's a crave it that I can produce on my own.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Okay, so would you ever do that type of show, Drink Masters?
Um, yeah, I would love to do that if the circumstances were right for my home life.
Okay.
If I could do that, absolutely. I love trying new things. I have had the gift of being able to um, work in fabulous places
Hmm.
and experience high end and really good quality food and menu.
Yeah.
So to be included in something like that for a cocktail would be great. I love going to New York and trying something different because, there are speakeasies and different
Hmm.
places like that. My grandfather was a mixologist. He worked for the railroad, but he
Okay.
also did a lot of private supper clubs, speakeasy type situations. So I know he'd be super excited to know that I do that now. And
Yeah.
I realized that things come back in style.
Hmm.
Nothing's new.
Right.
Art is repetitive and
Yes.
it comes back to life season after season. So what people are doing now with different flavors are things that they experimented with 100 years ago. So yeah, am I interested in experimenting? Absolutely. Do
Yeah.
I think that is super fun and exciting? Yes. And if you can share that with people who are also excited about that, that's super great too.
Yeah. It's fun. I really did enjoy the show. I just, seeing and seeing you and seeing these other bartenders and how they know so much about the spirits and what they pair well with, it's always just I don't know, I'm so intrigued seeing other artists tap into
Mm.
their craft and share
And
that
you
knowledge.
said the magic word, artist. It's an
Mhm.
artistry.
It
And
is.
and part of it is not just trying to show off what you know. Part of
Mhm.
it is making people happy with what you can offer. I'm a true people pleaser. I want people to enjoy themselves, and
Aw.
I want people to, I love making people happy, and I
Mhm.
love introducing people to new things. I love people blowing their minds. I love being blown, my mind being blown. If somebody could give me Aperol and make me love it, that is a win.
Right? Right?
You
And
know, and we watch these shows on TV. We're like, I don't even like that, and I love it. You know.
yeah. Yeah. I love that. It's such an art. I'm always so just impressed, with not just the bartenders, but I have friends who are singers and actors, and just them telling me different things that they see watching the same thing that we're watching. They're watching an actor and they tell me something different. So it's really just lovely seeing and hearing those different perspectives because this art. You studied it. Okay, speaking.
And it gives you a new perspective on something that you might have known or thought you knew, and then you don't. You
Mhm,
realize you don't know everything.
mhm.
And growing and moving forward is always exciting.
Yes, yes, it is. I think so anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there are some who don't, but I feel
Yeah.
like growth and evolution really is just something to look into, to look forward to and to tap into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, Gigi, when did you start bartending?
So, in the late 90s, I was in Atlanta,
Okay.
and I had been teaching, but I was poor. I had been a nanny before I was teaching.
Okay.
And when I started teaching, I realized I am poor. So then I started waiting tables. So
Okay.
then I was working for a restaurant in Atlanta, and the manager went to work for a restaurant called Sylvia's of
Mhm.
Atlanta. It was the first offshoot of Sylvia's in Harlem, the
Yes, I've
Sylvia's
been
Soul
there.
Food. Hmm.
Yes.
So when I went there, something happened, and the bar manager and I was promoted to a bartender and bar manager. And so I had to learn on the fly
Wow.
about bartending.
Oh my.
And after that, I remember somebody ordered a mint julep, and I had to call my old restaurant, and I I was like, how do you make a mint julep? They were like, okay, well, you have to muddle the mint. I was like, oh my gosh, we don't have fresh mint. I think they're like, okay, we don't have mint juleps, But Sylvia's was a tool. It helped me in management.
Mhm.
It taught me how to manage a bar and make it profitable. It
Yes.
taught me hospitality on a different level of just the food than just the
Mhm.
food. I Sylvia's was the bomb, and it was a turning point in my life. After that, I was into restaurant management, bar management. I worked for Phillips. Like I said, it led into me teaching bartending school for a
Mhm.
long time, and being a placement director. So I learned what I need to know and who I would build my team with if
Yes.
I'm going to open an establishment, who would be good where. And
Mhm.
so that's how I got into it. Now, because my circumstances have changed, I need to make a lot of money in a short period of time. So
Yes.
I help people make their menus and do really wonderful things for personal endeavors like weddings, parties, anniversary, whatever the case may be, to
Nice.
to to create a really wonderful experience for their guests for special occasions. That's what I'm into now.
I love that. And it's so funny that you were kind of pushed into bartending.
You have to do what you have to do when you're in on a team.
Yeah.
A restaurant is a team sport.
Hmm.
And not long ago, somebody said, well, we were restaurant managers. That told me all I need to know about them, because you have to be unselfish and loving to be part
Hmm.
of a restaurant team. When you go to a restaurant and you sit at the bar and the bartender is snotty or, oh, I'm too good for you.
Oh, I hate
That's
that.
not that's not who I would hire. My job is to, even if I'm busy, acknowledge you, give you what you need, make you happy, offer you something that is going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
And even if I'm busy, make sure that they remember my name.
Of course.
So that they remember the place, right?
Yeah. But you have such a warm personality. It's I have no doubt that people are served by you and they remember who you are.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that.
And it's appreciated because I'm in New York. I mean, I live in Jersey, but New York. So I'm always experiencing new bartenders, and not all of them are friendly. And a lot of them do think a little too highly of themselves. I'm like, chill.
and part of serving others is humility. So you have to be a servant in order to truly make people happy and to care about what you're doing.
Yes.
So, and I find that when I make people happy, people make me happy. Hey. Well, okay. I don't want to say that, but yes.
Yes. Hey, you did it. You did it. I love that. Okay. So I was talking to one of my local bartenders not too long ago. He's really great, but he is not a fan of, so he believes that there are only bartenders. He doesn't believe that there are mixologists because he thinks that mixology is more like just people trying to be uppity, I guess.
No, that's not true. Because bartenders, there's continued growth. Why? There are new products. People have new stuff. What if you're a mixologist and you only know highballs, which are 1 ounce and built on ice, then you never grow. That's why teaching mixology is the way to go, or learning mixology is the way to go, because then you learn that there's different classifications of drinks. There's built on ice. There's shaken and strained. There's tall drinks. There are 2 ounce cocktails, like a White Russian, like a black, just something neat, like vodka neat. Mother drinks vodka, so a godmother would be amaretto and vodka, or a godfather, daddy drinks scotch, amaretto, or scotch and amaretto. You have to learn the basis of what you're doing so that you can build. Now that they've got, I think about my grandfather, and it was just vodka, gin, rum, tequila, triple sec, Grand Marnier, which is an orange cognac liqueur. Then there's cognac, boom. But now we have so many different. I remember when I worked for Emerald's in Atlanta, they had this vodka line that was it was called Hangar One.
Okay.
And it was cool, but it was the first time I'd had a Meyer lemon vodka.
Okay.
It was different. It blew my mind, my palate, because, when you have a citron, that's one thing. But when you have a Meyer lemon, it's the reason why when I lived in Florida, I got a Meyer lemon tree, because I wanted that different flavor. It's like a lemon's been kissed by a tangerine. All of that is it's the difference between being a cook and a chef.
Oh.
One is making the meal. One is learning how we can make the meal better, different, and experience something different than what we do every single day.
Wow. So, okay. I'm
love team mixologist.
Your team mixologist. I love that. I love that. And again, I just love hearing different perspectives. Everyone, has their own perspective. And so that's why I'd like to kind of just see, where everyone is. And so based on my experience, I have experienced mixology, and I went to this really nice, pricey bar once in the city in New York, and they made something as simple as a Cosmo, but it was so elevated. It wasn't just your average Cosmo. You talked about the ice. You mentioned the ice earlier. Oh, my mouth is watering. The ice, I don't know. It was just something about when I drank it, I kind of felt the icicles in the drink. It was so subtle.
Absolutely. And let me just say this. Certain things like the quality, New York is known for having really great quality water. When I moved to Florida, it's different, especially because I lived in a rural community. So even just serving at home, I would go and buy ice at Burger King because they had that good ice with
Okay.
a good ice maker. And meanwhile, we had well water. I've moved here to Minnesota. Minnesota has excellent water, like New York. However, where I live, it is hard water. So, I just bought a reverse osmosis so I can get good ice. So I can do,
Nice.
lime zest and lemon zest and flavored ice cubes. And, you can see the quality of the ice and the quality of the water when you do those big square ice cubes, when you're doing something where you want a good quality, so that when your spirit is poured over the ice cube, you can taste it chilled without tasting impurities.
Yes.
And when you do that often enough, that becomes an issue. So, quality of water, quality of ice, quality of product, and the mark of a true bartender or mixologist is being able to do the most with what is less.
Oh, wow.
If you can make something simple really fabulous, then that elevates it to another level.
Yeah, and that's what they did with that Cosmopolitan, and I was blown away. It just had hints of lime, and the ice was perfect. It was lovely.
So one of the tricks that I always did with a Cosmopolitan was when I mix my drinks, I call it seasoning my ice.
Oh.
So, and I always rim my glass, even if it's just a build on ice, a highball, like a whiskey Coke or whiskey ginger, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You have to season the rim. Like if it's a vodka cranberry, I always squeeze the lime around the rim. Or if I have a lime twist, I'll rub the lime around the rim of the glass, because it changes it from a squeeze of lime on top of the drink to an experience when you raise the glass to your mouth and you smell it before you sip it. And it takes the plastic flavor out of the drink if you're getting a drink in a plastic cup, to like, it doesn't taste like plastic. It doesn't taste like someone's fingertips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, when you think about things on that level, it builds the experience regardless of where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so true. It makes such a difference. I'm even more fascinated now by bartending.
Yeah.
It really is fascinating. And just hearing you speak on it, it's lovely, because I can tell that you're passionate about it. It really comes out, and
Thank you.
appreciated. That's why I never want you to apologize, just
sometimes it's snobby, but it's not snobby.
It's not snobby at all. Anyone who tells you that it's snobby, they got their own issues. All right. Okay, I got one more question for you. We talked a little bit about cooking and bartending. Do you feel like they have a lot of similarities?
Yes.
Do you cook?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that too. They have some similarities, and like you said, it's when you're talking about a cook, there are certain things that makes a chef versus a cook a cook.
So you're a baker and I'm a cook. I'm not really a baker, but I see what you do. You're always like, I'm going to make the peaches and the this, or I'm going to do this. I see the things that you do, and I love them. And it encourages me to try something different. I have had to adjust how I cook because I have to be gluten-free. It makes me sick when I'm not. However, the things I see other people do to elevate certain parts of the dish make it more exciting to have, when you are not able to have the texture you want because you can't have wheat, then to elevate other parts of what you're doing makes it okay.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I am a cook, and they are the same to me. Taking the time to make something good and taking the time to introduce different, and there's one thing to be said with doing it the way you've been taught. Great. Our parents and our grandparents have told us, and we appreciate how things have always tasted. But, I'm sorry, adding horseradish to my deviled eggs is a game changer. I don't need caviar on my deviled eggs, but I need some texture. I need some acid. I need some deliciousness and a little saltiness and spice. So when you think about layer things that are important, you know, it has to be different levels. It can't just be a rum and coke. It has to be the acid. It has to be the rim. It has to be the ice. It has to be, you know, it's the difference between Coca-Cola and cola for 89 cents at the dollar store. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
Quality of ingredients, the amount of you know, carbonation, the acid, everything layers into the quality of what you're eating.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It all adds up. It all plays a part. I would love me some horseradish in my deviled eggs, for real. Like, I love horseradish. I love a little spice.
So my new thing is I'm trying right now is, since we talked about dirty martinis, I'm trying to figure out how I can do horseradish on a rim with a blue cheese stuffed olive. To me, that just is going to give me the acid, and it's going to give me the richness. It's going to cut that saltiness. That's what I'm working on right now. I want to make that something that I can do while it's cold outside. You don't want to be drinking horseradish dirty martinis in the summer, but while it's cold outside, I mean, I feel like this is the perfect time to experiment with those types of flavors.
I love that. Listen, Gigi, I'm gonna when I re-listen to this, I'm gonna be taking my own notes. So, shall we try some whiskey cookies?
Yes! Yay!
All right, we're gonna see if they're a crave it or a save it.
Crave it.
I have a feel. So, these are local. They're traditionally Southern.
How'd you find out about these anyway?
I looked them up online, and I was looking for gluten-free snacks for you, and I came across these. I came across.
Oh my goodness! I didn't know. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, they're gluten-free. Yeah.
Yay.
So no worries at all. I'm excited. So to listeners, once again, these are called Willa's Shortbread. They are Tennessee whiskey cookies. Apparently they're all natural. They have real butter in them, and it's a small business, which I love. Yeah.
I'm excited. I try not to open them. I saw what they were, but I was trying not to do too much research so that I could be excited and surprised.
Yeah. Let's smell them first.
I know. I'm waiting for your sniff.
Oh,
I smell the butter.
It's giving real butter. Like real. Oh, those smell so good.
They do smell really good.
Okay, let's give them a try.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Oh. Mm.
Have a sip of your cocktail.
Oh, I forgot about that.
See if that pairs. I'm sure it does.
It does. Okay, wait. Let me taste another one. Are you ready? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
I'm gonna dip it.
Mmm.
These are really good, Kev.
Right? That's really tasty. Do you get any whiskey on your palate?
No. Wait a minute. Let me do it again.
Okay. I don't really get it, right?
Okay. I'm sniffing really hard. Let me do
Me
it
too. Me too.
Mm-hmm. I think that they'd be good dipped in whiskey.
I think so too.
Whiskey.
I think so too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not really tasting the whiskey, but you know, I think they taste great. I would give it a crave it.
These are definitely a crave it.
Right? I do. Mm-hmm. I would have loved some whiskey, but you know, they are tasty. I can tell it's real butter.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They're good quality butter.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, my mom would go crazy over these.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, all right, maybe I'm getting a hint, like a very slight hint of whiskey. Maybe.
I think it's faint.
Yeah, it's pretty faint.
Smell
but...
it?
Right. but I feel like I get like just a little hint of it on the palate. Right? Maybe.
The butter's so good.
The butter is great.
I can't taste the whiskey, but that's not a problem.
Yeah. I'm just glad they taste good.
They are super good.
Yeah.
Like, this would be a great dessert, just served on a little dish with a signature coffee.
Oh,
or a signature,
yes.
Even tea. Shortbreads go with tea.
Mm-hmm.
My mom said I should have drank tea, but I'm not a tea drinker. She's a little fancy.
Okay.
She likes tea, but these are delicious.
Right? I like these a lot. I highly recommend them, folks.
Me too. Oh.
Yeah. I highly recommend them. So, Gigi, where can the people find you on Instagram?
Oh, Gigi the Bartender.
Okay. All right, guys, listen.
THE. I haven't been as active recently because we've moved cross country, blah, blah, blah. But eventually we're going to get it back together.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And guys, listen, she has the tips. We hear that. She has the bartending tips. She knows her stuff. All right. She knows the art of it. So give her a follow. Gigi, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you immensely.
Thank you, Kevin.
I had a great time. And folks, make sure you leave me those 5-star reviews. Don't forget to leave me those reviews, all right? And as always, I will see you next time. I needed a little saving. I'll eat it for nourishment, but it's never what I'm craving. No, give me what I want. Give me what I want.